All right, we have been live for 10 seconds and haven't immediately dropped 35 million frames, so I think we're good to go. Hello and welcome everyone to another Sunday afternoon SoundGoblin Storytime here on SoundGoblin Gaming. Fortunately, this week there is not a small colony of gnomes trying to drill their way out of my skull, so we're going to get going with more Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. I am, as always, Bograt.
I am the Krampus.
I'm Shiv.
I'm Hunter Green.
And I'm Vincent.
So, as is standard, just the standard boilerplate content warning before we get started here. This game involves descriptions and depictions of suicide, like a lot of them. We did already hit probably the most egregious example of that last session, wherein basically everybody killed themselves. But it is still something that is going to come up. So if that is something that does not sit well with you, this is probably not the game or the stream for you. That being said, let's go ahead and get rolling here. So we are starting to kind of come up a little bit on basically sort of the wrap-up of this game, really. We've gotten about half the endings aside from the true ending at this point, and most of the other endings we have left, we've only got a sort of short paths left to take on them as we unlock more things.
And we've done most of the rooms we'll claim, and then remember we forgot a room again.
I think at this point we've actually... I think we may have actually done all the puzzle rooms at this point.
Oh wow, I didn't realize we had so much done.
Yeah. No, like I said, we have actually done, because we hit a bunch of locks, but the thing is that once you get past the locks, we really only have, so this, the one all the way on the far right, that's the true ending one, so we can't really go through that until we do everything else. Then there's the two branching paths just to the left of that, so second from the right and then third from the right, that are sort of centered on screen right now, that as you can see each have one character ending and then one essentially blank. We've got one lock right here that we still have not actually unlocked, and then we have this section over here, which is the password and username, which we have half of now. We have the password, as I recall. We have not yet found the username.
Correct. Yeah, we got the password.
The username is Steve.
Once we get that, then we can go down this path and get those couple of endings there. And then we can pass through and do the true ending, and then the post-true ending, I guess is the best way to put it. There's sort of a not entirely canonical, but still, like, really relevant ending to this game that goes over a lot of interesting stuff and covers a lot of stuff that the game kind of leaves ambiguous otherwise, but I personally feel like it's not a case of good ambiguity. That being said, before we kind of sit here staring at this flowchart for a million years, let's call the one on the left number 1, the one on the right number 2. Vince, 1 or 2?
We'll go with 1.
Alrighty. So based on the description there, I'm pretty sure this is the case where we have the Accelavir, but both Quark and
All right,
Alice
please pay attention, everyone.
are showing the symptoms of Radical 6, so we've come to the conclusion that there's only
You need to hear
enough
this.
of a dosage
The
for
Atom has
one
finished
of them,
scanning
basically.
Alice.
Pick who lives and who dies.
Actually, this is probably when we remember that, that immunogoblin again.
Ah, the immunogoblin.
So this,
Our
as you
typical-
recall,
Immunoglobulin is?
we know that IG is
It's another name for
immunoglobulin,
antibodies.
which is
Some people have
antibodies, which
antibodies they
Accelavir
can
is
find
based
off
off
Radical
of.
6.
And also, if you'll remember, we went down a path at one point where we saw a machine in a thing that is an IG replicator.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
So those were all the items we had to hit in order to unlock this lock.
Probably copies.
And basically realize that we can save them both.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, basically we can duplicate the
Who
accelerator.
knows?
Yeah.
Ice cream by the gallon?
Unfortunately, it was also a room we explored with Clover.
What?
Yeah, so we have started getting to the point now where almost every path we hit, because it was behind a lock, means we're going to be seeing those sort of flashes
there
of
is
other
a strange
timelines.
device in the laboratory that
Yeah.
says IG replicator on it. Clover and I examined it thoroughly when we were in that room.
Because again, this is not the path where we
I
actually
never
went
could
through the
figure out
laboratory.
what it did, though.
Yeah.
Exactly. My question is, how do you know about it, Sigma?
Read in a newspaper.
When was that?
On another timeline.
Probably when you were looking for Alice, right?
And also because of us experiencing all these timelines not necessarily in the order Sigma experiences them. We hit a lot of things where Sigma
If what he's saying
either
is
does
true,
or doesn't
then we
realize
should
what's
be
going
able to
on, depending
duplicate
upon
the
which
Excelivir.
loop he's
That would
on,
mean we could
essentially.
cure Alice and
Yeah.
Quark.
So far, it looks like they've done a reasonable
look
job
then.
of writing it so you can
The
go
laboratory,
in one direction or
No time to
another.
waste.
Yeah, most of the timelines are sort of indeterminate about sort of which
Yeah.
order they come in. Realistically,
But-
I think the only instance we've hit so far specifically isn't about which order Sigma is experiencing things in, but it's the
Oh,
one
of
about
course.
Vi, where she had already
I'd be happy
experienced us
to.
betraying her before she betrayed us.
Yes.
Because, again, even though it hasn't been explicitly stated yet, it's pretty fucking obvious Vi is also in time loops shit.
Yes. And probably no one else, but
We can't be certain on that one. No one
No,
else has
because-
necessarily shown signs of that, per se, but
that doesn't mean anything per se, either.
So this is the lab, huh?
Yes.
Where's this IG replicator thing?
So this can copy the Excelivir? What are we waiting for?
hey, don't rush me. Really is impressive that this machine can replicate and duplicate the immunoglobulin with nothing.
Yeah.
Skip it. Just
I just
the damn thing.
assume there's like a tank underneath that's hooked up to or something.
Nope, it's magic.
I mean, it's technology in the Zero Escape universe. It may as well be.
Yeah,
Have a look.
it's a Star Trek
The
style
empty vial
replicator.
has something in it now.
And the vial Sigma used remains as it was. It does not seem to have lost any of its contents.
So, it worked?
Would have been pretty bad if it hadn't.
We have a medicine copy machine.
Yes.
Let's just get enough doses for all of us just to be safe.
Nope.
Can't. Don't have any more vials.
No.
Maybe we could technically use one of those vials, then refill it, but dangerous or something.
Nope. Single-use vials. They explode once they're empty.
What happened?
You dropped one of them?
It sounded like it broke.
What in the hell? What if you'd broken it, you idiot?
He hit break and he just dropped it.
Yeah.
Guys?
Oh, look, we found another bomb.
You see?
Yep.
It did break.
No, the vial's fine. See?
Oh, did we finally
What
find
the heck
bomb
is
2?
going on down there?
Take a look.
Nope, bomb 7.
Bombs 1, 2, 3, and 16.
Bombs 1, 2, 7, and tactics.
Oh god, no.
Also, fuck off,
Whoa.
Dio, pretending like you don't
Really?
know.
Are these
Makes
labeled in
sense.
red things?
Guess Kay was right after all.
So there were more bombs.
Oh, that's
So
bomb
it would seem.
Oz.
Was this here when
No,
you
it's
guys
bomb
came through the
oxygen.
first time?
I was gonna say, that's O2.
O2.
It was not.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, and I looked real hard. Then somebody must have said it while we were looking for Alice.
Who the hell would do that?
You.
No, not any of us. I was back in the infirmary. Quark was still out, so I was keeping an eye on him.
So we shouldn't consider you a suspect. Is that right?
Look, all I'm gonna say is I don't think Quark of anybody has been setting bombs around.
But Tenmyoji,
What do you think he's
we
hiding
have
inside
no
that head?
proof that she spent the entire time
I
in
think
the
we can
infirmary.
cross him off. Also, snacks.
Yeah.
You could have quietly made your way to the laboratory, planted the
Or
bomb.
napkins.
That's insane. Listen to yourself. There's no way in hell I'd have left Quark all by himself to go plant a goddamn bomb.
Hey, what's this thing?
Turn around, see Clover poking the bomb. Just, what the fuck?
It looks like a memory card.
Where was it?
Right under the bomb. It was down on the floor under the table.
Could it have been put here by the same person who set the bomb? There was
Almost
nothing
certainly.
like it here when we
Or
examined
not.
this room. Unless it was left here intentionally, yes, I imagine so.
What do you think's on it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Sigma eats it. Now we'll never know.
So what do we do?
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Guys, I think maybe we should get back to the top floor.
Yeah, you're right. We've got what we came here for.
What should we do about the, bomb?
Not much
You
we
idiot,
can
stop
do except
poking
leave
it.
it here. Alice said it'd be dangerous to touch them.
Gave Clover that
True,
stick.
But
Drop it. We can talk about the bombs later.
No, dropping
Right
it's a
now, we need to
terrible
take care
idea.
of Alice and Quark.
Fine, we go ahead and disarm it. Password was, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something.
Right.
Password was a bizarre jumble of letters.
This ought to
An
do
actual
it.
password, technically.
It might
But
take a little while, but they should recover.
I hope we won't ever need a third dose.
It's fine. Somehow, because causality works backwards and forwards in this universe, on this timeline, only these two are infected.
Did it say how it was spread?
Nope.
No, we have not actually yet gotten any specific information about how Radical 6 spreads. It is
Are they really
implied
going to be
that
all
it's
right?
airborne
Yes.
from what we've gotten so far,
The
but we don't have
analysis
any
I did on the
actual
vials
specific
confirmed that the duplicate was real Excelivir. The original was genuine too, of course. Now that they've been treated,
It's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
I believe so, yes.
I mean, I'm lying. Turns out that
Oh,
the IG
man.
replicator just
What
pumps
a
the other
relief.
vial full of grape Kool-Aid.
I was really worried.
Which turns out to be exactly what Excelivir is made out of.
Yeah, it's placebo.
Power of the mind is truly baffling.
Turns out Radical 6, not actually a disease, just
5
another
minutes
clever way of saying
remain
depression.
until Ambidex game polling
damn.
closes.
If only,
All right,
if
everybody.
only it was that simple to cure
I can be
depression.
relieved later. Right now, we need to get to the AB rooms and fast.
Damn. Don't even have time to catch our breath. Oh, he stayed back in the infirmary.
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us. And this is what I got.
I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around and make sure they're okay.
I see. That means that Phi's only opponent will be Dio.
Ugh.
That's cool.
Well, you know what to
Nothing
do.
worry about. I plan to choose Ally. You know why?
Because I've only got one BP.
Exactly. If you chose Ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop below 0 and... well, we know
The
what
exact thing I'm
happens
planning to do.
then. I want to win,
Yes.
but I'm not that desperate. You see what I'm saying, right?
Tenmyoji and Dio are a pair. Tenmyoji only had one BP left. Since Dio said he's going to pick Ally,
Yeah, so
I can't really pick anything
this
else.
is a really
If she does,
tough
Tenmyoji will...
call in theory because
Yeah, that's
everybody is
pretty
too
much it.
stupid to realize Dio is always going to betray.
Kay and I are going to be going one-on-one too, right?
Well,
Speaking in the
hypothetic-
Quark's still
in the
sleeping.
bizarre off chance that Dio
That is
actually
correct.
chose Ally and Phi chose Betray, she'd be killing Tenmyoji.
I've got 6.
like, for us, especially at this point, and maybe Phi, depending on exactly what loop she's on, it's pretty obvious that Dio will betray.
If one of them can get the
But I
other
mean,
to
if you've
Ally,
spent as
and then
little
betray
time around
that
him as
person,
now, you might
the
not
betrayer
necessarily,
will
like, have a
9
good
points.
grasp of his character, per se.
Look, Kay, I know you don't really
That's
have
true.
any
This
reason
is
to trust me,
actually
but
one of his less
I
dickish
know.
routes.
You would like
Yes.
us both to vote Ally, yes?
I think this is the one where he gave, like,
Yeah.
the sad, made-up
I
backstory.
agree. If we were to both betray, then we would gain no points. We would lose nothing either, but that's hardly relevant. If both of us cooperate, then we will both gain 2 points.
And I think him and
which is
Quark
much more
allied on this
beneficial.
one.
right. Okay, good. You're really gonna do it, right?
Yes,
Promise?
promise.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
I mean,
Shit,
there's a
this
very
is
easy
bad.
solution to this.
We need to move now.
Indeed.
Tie up
Shall we?
Dio so that he's not allowed inside the room. Have Phi go in and vote ally. Problem solved.
Yeah, but again, particularly on this timeline,
Yeah,
nobody
I
really
know.
suspects Dio. So,
Yeah.
So bye, Phi.
Sounds good.
Thirty seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
it's okay though. We can still chat for another like 10
It's
minutes.
probably a little late to say this, but
Reaction.
you know Alice is still in the infirmary. So...
Hell no, I want to betray the bitch. Also, before I knew what I was doing, I pressed betray.
10 seconds remain until
My
Ambidex
hand
game
is moving
polling
on its
closes.
Oh,
9, 8,
like it's possessed.
7, 6.
I leaned against the wall, didn't realize that was the betray button.
4, 3,
Oh, these things
2,
happen.
1.
Seriously, we should do ally first because it's a short route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aha, you've been fooled. It's the one time they switched the
Round
sides.
2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
No, I don't think they ever actually switched the
Results
sides of the
will
paths.
be displayed in the warehouse.
I'm pretty sure the left-hand side is always
Thank
ally, the
you
right-hand
for
side is always
your
betray when you come to the
participation.
AB splits.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Considering at this point we're basically in full-on visual novel mode.
Yep.
Yeah.
We technically have, like, the final puzzle room left, but that, again, is something you only get on, like, the puzzle, on the, like, final route, so...
Yeah, much like the last game.
Okay.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Clever girl.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
What?
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Well,
I do like how Phi intelligently chose betray because God knows Dio was going to betray.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that at least
somehow
explains why the-
Alice also chose betray.
Oh, it's the good stuff.
If only I had some muscle tensing stuff.
Yeah.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Oh no! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Sigma!
No.
Oh, don't pretend like you care, Dio.
Again, he's managed to keep kayfabe this entire route.
Yeah.
Pretty much like right up until now, honestly.
Us dying is basically drawing attention away from the fact he said he was going to choose ally, now and obviously chose betray.
Thanks for killing one of the people who saved you.
Bad end.
Yeah, it gets a 9 points. You can get up.
Yep.
So not like we can see it.
Now we'll go back here and we'll choose betray. We might actually get some sort of explanation about what the fuck just happened there.
Yeah.
Yes. Must dramatically count down.
Why? What happened to... It's not fair to betray someone who isn't voting.
Oh, I saw a different future when she showed up and voted betray, so. Weird, but you're just going to trust me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look, you gotta trust me on this one.
Almost like there was someone else in control of my decisions.
Not again.
Ah, 5 men in a Sigma costume.
Really? We already know what they are. It's just simple math.
Think you're about to be pleasantly surprised.
Remember that what happens can be influenced by which decision we make for some reason.
Yes, I was not actually joking. For some reason, causality works backwards and forwards in this universe.
Yes.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Which is probably the only thing that could be used in an argument that everyone's actually traveling through time in the same way. It's just everyone else is less obvious about it than Sigmund Phi.
Dun dun dun.
Aha!
Everyone betrays. Nothing changes.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
That is to say,
Check
nothing
your
happened.
wrist to see your updated
You
bracelet
paranoid
points.
bitches.
To be
Rotate
fair,
the
they're
board.
right to be paranoid.
Yes. Well, especially if you're opposite Dio, but that's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
Dio said he was going to ally. Are you not trusting Dio? Most honorable person among this group?
I need a drink to potentially believe that statement.
Pretty hard drink you're mixing for yourself.
Yeah,
Gonna
very
be,
strong.
Gonna be some real hard conversations happening in a second here, since Alice just tried to kill us and Fi just tried to kill Tenmyoji.
Yep.
And Dio just tried to kill Fi, and...
Well, no
Fi
one's
didn't try and kill Tenmyoji. Fi pretty much knew that Dio was going to betray because Dio's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe she
Dio
did, maybe
also
she
said
didn't.
he was going to ally and then didn't, so how's this on Fi, not Dio?
Yep. Yeah, Dio just tried to kill Fi.
Yeah.
Thought you'd get an easy couple points, huh? Not so easy when you have to look your victim in the eye, is it? Coward. You gave me the antivirus, didn't you? Tenmyoji told me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, honestly.
But you should still be under the effects of the anesthetic.
Yes, well, I still am. A bit. I have a throbbing headache, and I can barely stand. It's horrible. I'm more resistant to anesthetics than most people. A result of my training. I have a feeling Zero Senior knew that.
What, training being a
They
zombie?
gave me
Or
way
not
more
zombie,
than
a
the
mummy?
standard dose of that gas when they kidnapped me. In any event, a few minutes ago I woke up in the infirmary.
No, we already know this. She's a
Tenmyoji
James
explained
Bond
what was
style
going
super
on, and I
spy.
got here as fast as I could.
That doesn't preclude from being a mummy as well.
Yes. Right in the nick of time, too. About 10 seconds before the deadline, as I
Which also
recall.
explains that outfit and not, something that would actually blend in.
Mm-hmm.
You did that just
I'm just
so
gonna
you
put
could
this
betray us?
out there right
Right.
now. Alice is not.
What? Don't I get to
she's,
do that?
She's not the ancient.
I mean,
Egyptian
it turned
pharaoh.
out to be the right thing to
Like,
do,
Yeah,
didn't it?
we know.
It's
Yeah.
You two chose betray.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Back
It
then,
would
I'd
still
have
make more
lost 2
sense.
points.
So you're saying it was self-defense?
Or rather, it wouldn't be
Yes.
absurd in the series.
So what if I was?
Also, that's a good point. If he picked Betray and she was default ally, she wouldn't be dead.
Yep.
No.
Don't be stupid. I knew you'd choose betray. There was... That is the truth. Why am I the only one getting the 3rd degree here? Look at those results.
Because
2
Dio's
others will just
Dio
try to
and
kill someone.
hands up in the air for the middle group.
Yes. If Dio had chosen ally, Fi would have killed Tenmyoji. And if she'd chosen ally, Dio would have killed
And if
her.
oxygen was solid, we'd all be dead now. But Dio choosing ally is not a thing that
I
happens.
don't want to be rude, but it looks like Clover and Kay tried to trick one another. Not that it seems to have worked. If either one had chosen ally, the other one would have 9 BP right now.
Yeah, our bad.
Oh, we're all terrible people.
Yeah, everyone sucks here.
I have seen Flintstone and Friends. I know that Pebbles is the creative, tricky one, and Bam Bam is the brains of the operation. She is not trustworthy.
There's 3 people at one. When did you ever build trust in this group?
All right, there's bombs.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from the explosive devices. Where's the trust? Where's the love?
Where's the first bomb?
Ah, you're finally getting it.
Something had to be done. All right, everyone, tie up Dio. As fun as it is.
For all of us to walk in there, hit betrayed, no points change.
My apologies, Sigma, but I need to think on something for a bit. I would appreciate being left alone.
No.
I'll be leaving too. Things are getting a little too intense here for my delicate constitution. Sorry.
Well, in that case... Yeah, sorry.
I'm just going to assume that everything's going to be perfectly fine and no one's going to end up murdered.
Why would anyone end up murdered?
There's your answer.
Yeah, there's been no murders yet.
Everyone's
that we know of.
thinking about themselves.
This might be on a path that has the old woman dead.
No, it isn't.
No.
This is specifically not on the path that has the old woman.
Yeah, this is the path where we discovered the first bomb instead.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
I was really worried, you know?
Yeah, I think this is specifically the we went with Alice and chose ally route.
Yes.
Everyone's gone. No. I know. But I still believe in you, Sigma. I think your hand must have just slipped or something. Right?
Yeah. Good.
Well, in truth, we tried ally the first time, then realized she was going to betray, died, and then went back and did the other way.
Sigma, that's dumb. You don't expect me to actually believe that.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required. There is no the Ambidex gate.
Yep.
Yes, as long as we have the star keys. That means we can keep playing the AB game over and over too. Sigma, could you show me your bracelet? Do you remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Not gonna lie, when I heard the I just had this image of Zero Jr. just going and then cutting back to Sigma. It's like I wasn't paying attention.
Do you remember what Zero Jr. said? No.
They could be anyone, I suppose.
I willfully ignored that annoying piece of crap.
Everyone else has gone off on their own. Maybe it would help if we all had a common goal. Something to unite our hearts and minds.
Alright, if and when we get out of here, I will take you all to Arby's.
Shit, now I want Arby's.
I want a beef and cheddar.
Actually, I'm a vegetarian. The hell you are, Dio.
What if we have an enemy? Yes. A common foe. Like the person who set the bombs, for instance.
Oh, you mean Dio?
We ostensibly don't know that.
Granted.
I mean, yeah, it could be anyone. It could be Dio, or even Dio.
Well, we don't know who exactly set the bombs. We do know Dio knows bomb passwords. Which allows us to make a pretty educated guess.
Well, we know that Dio knows bomb passwords. Sigma does not at the moment.
We don't think it, at least.
Yeah, but we're in control of Sigma, so Sigma knows everything we know. In our mind.
Not exactly.
Look, he seems to be awfully choosy about what he seems to remember from timeline to timeline.
What's this?
I mean, he doesn't exactly remember, per se. He gets those weird, psychic flashes about certain things.
Yeah.
Okay, he seems to be awfully choosy about what things he's getting psychic flashes about.
I mean, he doesn't control it yet.
It's plot convenient powers.
Oh. I guess we can't really use it then.
There's only 100 machines here that have card slots on them.
I think I might have seen something.
It has to be the right type of machine for the card slot.
The infirmary.
It has to be a purple card slot too.
I saw it when I
for,
was
for some
searching the
reason.
infirmary with
Yeah,
Dio
not
and
specifically. This one is not.
Okay, not in this case.
Just like that one.
Usually it's just in puzzle rooms, actually, for that.
I think we can see what's
Yeah,
on.
and also we have
Computer
actually in
should be
other
able to read
timelines used the infirmary monitor with a memory card we found. It was just a random one we found.
Exploded in the infirmary, destroying all the technology within.
It's actually a self-destruct virus for the entire facility.
It releases all the vials of Radical 6. Alright, I'll be right back.
Yep.
Okay.
Then stick it in already!
Go ahead.
He knows what she said.
Hmm. 6 rows, 22 letters each.
It looks like the odd rows use one set of letters, and the even rows use another set.
In other words, the first 2 rows just repeat.
Yeah.
It doesn't look
So this is a
random
Caesar
to me.
cipher.
I think there might be a pattern. I just don't know what it is.
Was
Not
there
exactly.
anything else on there?
Okay.
No, it doesn't
Turns
look
out
like
it's just a word search. It's like cat and tree and flower.
Well, I see SOS. OS. So,
Yeah, I mean,
Does any
the
of
2
this
lines
look
are
familiar
repeated.
to you, Clover?
yeah.
What do you mean?
Have you seen something
And
like this
whatever
before?
Kludge is.
Maybe during your training?
This is...
So you do recognize it.
All right, knock it off, you two. How about you share it with the rest of the class?
I believe this is an encoded message from a terrorist organization.
What?
They call themselves the Myrmidons.
What?
What are the Myrmidons?
Put simply, they're a bunch of thugs who are trying to destroy or dismantle most of human civilization.
Are they anything like
this
Fenris?
thing we're
Or
looking
Fenrir?
at, you think it's theirs?
I don't know. Nobody
Well,
will
they
know
have a
who
number
fuck
of
Fenrir
Yes.
is.
But I do think this is meaningful.
Then the bomb?
It was set by one of the Myrmidons, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, I can't say for sure, of course, but it seems likely. I don't know. How am I supposed to decode it? I don't have the key. Without a key, it would take literally hundreds of years to decode.
What about you, Clover?
Well, if Alice doesn't know how, I sure don't.
See.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that their code probably isn't complex enough to require 100 years to solve it.
That's... Sorry, but I can't. Because you might be one of them. You might be the person who set the bomb. Really? And where's your proof? For all I know, you're my enemy. I can't tell you anything. I'm sorry.
You can't run away from your feelings. They're trapped in here with the rest of us.
How long are you going to keep following me? Then why don't you just ask Clover? You
She's
already
dumb.
know
She'll
she
tell you
works with
everything.
me. Then why don't you... Why?
Because you tried to kill me a second ago?
Who hasn't?
What are you talking about?
Surprise! This is where it turns into a dating sim.
I vote we romance the bomb.
But which one?
Damn, I was unprepared for this. Do we
I
have a
heard
gift
bomb
for
number
her?
3 is very jealous and sometimes prone to explosions.
You don't hate me? I tried to kill you.
Who hasn't?
Yes.
Yeah, but you're not
I
Dio,
was
so
scared.
we're good.
Who wouldn't be?
Like,
Kidnapped
I'm not
and
kidding.
locked
I
up,
think at this
forced
point,
to play some
Quark
sort
is
of
the only
bizarre
one who hasn't
game.
tried to kill us at
And
some
then we
point in
found
this
that
game.
bomb.
By
I know
virtue
I
of being
probably
unconscious
sounded
most of the
calm,
time.
but as soon as we
Yes.
found that thing, all I wanted to do was run away from it as fast as I could. Things just went downhill from there.
Luna technically hasn't done
I
anything
remember
malicious
hearing
to,
that Quark had
well,
collapsed
anyone.
and running to the
True.
infirmary with everyone else. When I got there, I realized I couldn't understand what
Luna
anyone was
voted
saying.
Betray on a couple routes.
And everything looked... I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
It was like watching a video on fast forward, only it was real. Then
don't
I started
think
to
so?
feel like...
But not to us.
It's hard to explain. I guess you could say I didn't feel like I was myself, and it only got worse. Yes, I think so. I don't remember much after that. But when I woke up in the infirmary, suddenly all that fear was back. So all I could think about was getting out of this place as fast as I could. It never even crossed my mind that it could kill you. God help me, even if it had, I don't think I would have cared. See? I'm horrible. You hate me, don't you? Just do it.
I'm ambivalent.
Kill me! Get it over with!
Uh-oh.
No, we treated that Radical 6. God damn it, we need to find some more grape juice. Oh wait, there's some grapes around here, isn't there?
I could have killed you. I would have killed you.
One of these days I'm going to find one of these games and, like, completely change the sound files around in order to make sure completely inappropriate music is playing at all times. This scene could use some yakety sax.
No, the Yakety sax needs to play every time we're moving through the corridors.
Why are you
That's
doing
the
this?
proper time to play it.
You know, you kind of remind me of my father.
So I went back to double check. There is exactly one time that we have encountered that Luna has been involved in a betray vote, and it was Fi and Luna on a team versus Dio.
Okay, that makes sense.
Will you promise not to tell Clover that I cried?
I promise
No
to tell
promises.
Clover that you cried.
I'll tell you what you want to
Hey,
know.
Clover, get this.
About myself. And about the Miradons.
Hey, Zero Jr., you're recording everything, right? Can you get me pictures?
Really?
On it, boss.
Wait, boss? Uh-oh.
Good. All right, then.
Damn it, this is one of the situations where I was the villain the whole time and didn't know it.
Turns out Sigma is the origami killer.
Sigma is the secret apprentice of Jigsaw.
Oh yeah, also I take it this is the Alice ending.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's kind of obvious.
Nope, Quarks.
It's actually about snakes.
Weirdly
in
enough,
previous
this
games.
is Seven's ending.
Yeah, he's one of the cops that came to talk to her. This is where we find out that by association and, like, circular thinking, Alice is the worst character in the entire series.
By association and circular thinking.
Well, see, her father was an expert in cloning, was kidnapped by a terrorist organization, which means her father is responsible for the existence of Dio. Therefore, by virtue of being his daughter, she inherits his sins and is therefore the worst character in the series.
How this works.
Only if you're terrible people.
Find me somebody in this game who's not a terrible person.
Fair.
Luna?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh, the golem. The robot that we met.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a person, he's a robot.
Yeah, it's true. He's not a person.
Well, that's rude. You're one of those rude people.
He's saying just because I'm cock a robot, I can't be a person.
Exactly. You're a robot.
And Cockney.
Also, strictly speaking, golems don't even actually have, like, an individuality, technically. We went over that whole thing where they're, like, semi-autonomous, kind of, in that they are able to operate independently, but realistically their conscience is all tied to the central mainframe.
The central mainframe and whatever windy logic that they apply for AI.
But you see, the problem there is that the human consciousness is also attached to the mainframe that is the Akashic field. So
Don't
in
make me start talking about the woman in the room again.
From the golems now, aren't we?
We'll be here all bloody day.
Have you ever heard of termites?
Oh no, not again.
I'll turn it off me ears.
I mean, if any game that we've played recently is going to make that golems aren't really that different than people, it's going to be this fucking game.
This wasn't made by Yoko Taro. Uchikoshi goes some weird fucking places. He never really goes too deep into, like, what is the meaning of consciousness?
Can you teach a robot to be a person?
Do golems dream of terracotta sheep?
Ooh, I know.
You know, considering they're using the term myrmidons, I at least would have given them some Greek trappings. Also, probably a pronunciation guide.
You say that as if Uchikoshi has any idea what the fuck a myrmidon is.
Yeah,
Sounds
granted.
cool.
I mean, that's what's been boiled down to at this point, so... Also, being a Greek word, I'm pretty sure we're all half wrong in how it's pronounced.
Pretty sure myrmidons is about as close as we get.
Not myrmidons?
No. They are not, in fact, a bunch of artifact creatures marching in a phalanx.
Oh, we just got done with a death game.
So Junpei leans out the rear window, smirking. What do you know about the Akashic Field?
I shot him then. Just for the good of all of us.
He stopped smirking after that.
You notice she doesn't mention the guy they had tied up and gagged in the trunk.
He's not important.
She doesn't know what he's into. This could be his thing.
Aren't you the CEO of that drug company?
The people they were chasing were not Myrmidons, unless this plot goes in very weird places.
No, the people they were chasing were Akane and Akane's brother.
Santa.
Santa, yeah.
Or whatever his actual name is.
Whatever his actual name was, but...
I think it was I'm Motherfucking Santa Claus.
I help those who help themselves.
Santa's real name is Aoi.
Okay.
It only comes up like once, I think.
Santa, why didn't I get presents? Because your family's poor.
Also, in case anyone was wondering, we actually have no idea what actually happened to Santa. It is heavily implied that he died in the Radical 6 outbreak, though.
Ah.
He does not actually ever show up again in the series, and we are never given a definitive answer as to what happened to him.
Oh no, it's okay.
I've got to be real with you. I'm not entirely sure I should actually tick what the fuck is this nonsense, since this is... But we've already covered this one.
Yeah, we had a whole game about this.
Yep.
Yeah. This isn't an out of left field nonsense. This is like, no, this has pretty much been in line with the entirety last games.
I do kind of wish they'd done a "Have you heard of the morphogenetic field before?" option. You can do yes to skip this bullshit. Like, yes, I played the first game. Please stop.
Again, this is the thing that was mentioned like once in 999.
Considering how fiddly the power is, I don't think you have much to worry about. I mean, you do, because it's a video game. We have to actually make the villains look threatening and not incompetent, but, you know. Yes, she has the ability to send information to her brother exactly 9 years in the future. Or is it the other way around?
Huh?
I will.
What, the first game?
Yeah, because Clover was in the sending group, I think.
Clover was in the...
Yeah, the Nevada facility. Where her brother was on the boat.
Yeah.
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 But it also wasn't 9 years in the future.
No, she was sending information at the same time.
Ostensibly, they were supposed to be doing that, and the only one we have evidence of it actually working on was Wakane, which was 9 years in the future. To a third party that was unrelated in the first place.
Wasn't unrelated.
Well, unrelated to the initial experiment. And only got dragged into this mess because Akane was sending information 9 years into the future in the first place, so everything had to happen the way she had seen it in the past. I hate time travel.
They had dressed her up like Pebbles Flintstone. Monsters.
She apparently went into this facility dressed as a waitress?
Cleaning uniform.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, a little bit more information about what we heard from the Clover ending.
Oh.
Yeah, Alice went to go save Clover and found her next to the beat-to-death body of her father. You know, lighthearted backstory. The coroner sort of stood around awkwardly, not really sure what to do.
As coroners do.
I'm just gonna eat the ham sandwich that I brought. You can take care of this on your own time.
Gonna be real here. I took this job because I'm not great at dealing with living people. we got there, all we found were a bunch of fat white dudes dressed up in togas pretending like they were Greek soldiers. It's really pretty disappointing. Fucking LARPers. Turns out our security was really bad. He just, like, walked in and abducted me.
Yes. Well, there it is. Everything that's happened with the Myrmidons and me. I left a few of the details out, of course, but you get the idea. We should go back. Which is? Yes. What do you propose we do? Clues? Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but... I told you. We need a key. Without that, it's pointless. A key is a key. It allows you to sort of unlock a code. The Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key.
Myrmidon.
Here's the other reason why we had this ending locked behind another ending.
Well, there'd be another lock here if it wasn't for the fact that we had already done something as him.
Literally, this entire lock is locked behind getting the Dio ending.
What the hell?
Okay.
Yeah.
That was literally the lock we unlocked earlier. Requires you to have gotten the Dio ending to unlock it.
Where did... Wait. Can you say that again? That's 198,449,351 to the third power. That number
How
you just told me. Prime factor decomposition on that number gets you 198,449,351 to the third power.
Okay, bullshit.
She really loves recreational maths.
New math. New math.
Josh, can you take up the what the fuck was this nonsense counter for me?
You probably learned that in junior high, right?
People can actually do this shit, so...
Yes.
Figuring out the prime number of that math string in the span of, I don't know, 2 seconds?
I did do all of that in my head. Simple mental arithmetic.
That is not simple mental arithmetic!
That's simple mental arithmetic.
I told you. I'm better at math than most people.
Also, it's not getting ticked up
That
because
seems
the
pretty
game
astounding,
itself
too.
calls her out on that bullshit.
Where did you find that number anyway?
What the fuck is this nonsense is reserved solely for instances of everybody treating you like, oh no, that totally tracks.
Can't tell me, huh? Fine. I'm pretty sure that's the key to the code, though. I know the Myrmidons use prime factors for their keys. And there aren't a lot of 25-digit numbers that turn out to be the third power of a prime number. I think there's a very good chance that number you memorized was specifically created by someone. Well, look at the prime factors of your number. 198,449,351 to the third power. I think that's our hint for cracking the code. You still don't get it? Try to remember the code we saw in the infirmary. What did it say on the monitor?
Fugu gods.
On the second row.
I don't know, borderline their ability to memorize large strings of numbers and letters.
We could really use someone like you back at the...
He's got an impressive memory.
Apparently it's photographic. Literally.
You use 198,449,351 to point you to the right letters.
I don't think it ever gets explicitly brought up, but yes, that is actually a thing. Sigma
Well,
does
the
have
first
a
number is
photographic
1,
memory.
so take the first letter. The
I
next
kind of
number is
figured
9,
from half the
so
stuff
go
that you've been
9
dealing
letters
with.
over from the first one. Then 8 from that one. Just keep going until you get something. Make sense?
Get is bullshit.
They're making us...
I'm not going to make you guys do this.
Yeah, just...
Complete! Aha!
Complete! Completed.
Really?
Yes, it's the word completed 3 times. C-O-M, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
I did it!
Completed? Are you sure?
Their password is password?
I mean, this isn't a password. This was a message.
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember the code like you can, but if you're certain, I believe you. All right, then.
So all we know is that
to mean, though?
the thing that Dio was using said completed 3 times.
Well, the thing that Dio was using in his ending had the numbers on it.
Ah.
Huh?
That we just used
What
to
are you
solve
talking
that
about? What transmitter?
missive, which was on the purple memory card we found under Bomb 2.
Ah, right.
And now... This is the timeline wherein Sigma actually basically gets the majority of them his memories of other timelines.
O Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master, my sacred mission is at last complete. With these 2 hands, mankind is saved. I am your will made flesh.
So there you go. Now you guys are vindicated. Even Sigma is pissed off that he has selective other timeline memory.
Yes, plot convenient memory.
Hey, are you listening to me? Then answer my question. What the hell was that? What's this about a transmitter?
Would you believe that we're on the moon?
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of the Myrmidons. Point.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. We're all down in the Floor B warehouse. Well, all of us but Luna and Quark.
Why?
Yeah, but we've decided to start a fight club.
I know that. Tenmyoji told us about them. He said he'd show us where they were, so we all followed him down to the Floor B warehouse.
I'm assuming you left Quark with Luna?
Yeah. Anyway, when we showed up, Phi and Kay were already there. Well, all of a sudden, Phi, Tenmyoji, and Dio all started yelling at each other.
Why? Did something happen?
My money's on Tenmyoji. He's scrappy for an old dude.
Not the first time he's killed.
It won't be the last.
That seems odd. Phi only had one BP too. Her choice seems like a perfectly valid defensive move.
Ugh! Just come with me! Kay's trying to calm them down, but there's only one of him.
Right, we need 2 Ks.
Coming.
Sigma, put on this armor.
He
Go to the golem room.
he is currently holding up Dio by the back of his collar and Phi by the back of hers at arm's length. It's really funny to watch. You should come here. So I will say, in the first game, 999, we had the Junpei as an idiot counter.
Yeah.
This scene, almost exclusively, is why I did not feel it was right to do the same for Sigma. Sigma, in general, isn't as stupid as Junpei, but God, this what's about to happen shows that he is actually incredibly clever.
Stupid? What about this is stupid? We're talking about my life, you self-righteous dick! Hard to trust someone who tried to kill me.
Same to you. I told you letting Dio vote was a stupid idea. What did you think he was gonna do? Might as well have pressed the button yourself.
I couldn't just leave Quark alone.
That's no excuse. And where do you get off telling me I shouldn't have picked Betray? Did you even think that through? What, I was supposed to pick Ally? If I'd done that, I'd be dead right now.
I could say the same thing to you. Damn good thing Dio didn't choose Ally.
Please, that's enough from both of you. Sigma's right. This isn't the time to be bickering with each other.
Do not make me push
you
in the
don't get
corner.
to talk.
Again.
You tried to betray Clover and escape
Not
on your
make me
own.
put you through the corner.
But I think that's better than nearly killing someone.
Well, I only did it so that she wouldn't kill Tenmyoji.
Yeah, y'all remember the incredibly more imminent threat to our existence?
Yeah.
What? Is this what you were talking about earlier?
Well, spit it out then.
Please, explain what's going on here.
What?
But horses don't talk, not now, Kay.
What are you on? You think I set those bombs? Hey, if you're gonna accuse me, you better have some pretty damn good evidence, pal. Oh yeah? Where the hell'd you get that fact?
He is good at being dumb. Wait.
Free the Soul? What's that? Some kind of hippie shoe company? What? No, that's not possible. No! You're lying! No! No! You have to be lying! Brother trusts me! That's why he chose me for this mission! Why would he make me the leader of the Myrmidons if he...
Womp womp.
Said, why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if... Wait. The hell? You're fucking kidding me! What the hell was all that? How did you know all those things? Oh, give me that shit!
What's going on?
What are these Myrmidons?
Oh, buckle in.
Why will no one tell me what Fenrir is? Number 2 bomb.
So you mean to say someone from the Myrmidons planted the bomb?
What a dirty bomb.
And Dio pretty much just admitted to doing it?
Bastards.
I planted a number 2 bomb.
I'll
just
never
before the stream.
forgive you.
No, we all have to trust each other. Okay, except that guy.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Well, we can kill him, and then the rest of us can trust each other.
True.
Yeah.
I am going to kill you!
Okay.
No one's standing in her way. Let it happen.
No, don't.
Whoa
Yeah,
there.
of course he has a
I
detonator.
like my women a little feisty, but you're taking it a little too far, sweetheart. Tone it down.
What?
You see this? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh my god. Is that the detonator?
Exactly. And I assume you know what happens if I press this button?
Yes. I think I do. I'm guessing it'll set off both of the bombs.
Well, I wouldn't say both.
You mean there's still a number 1 bomb we haven't found?
Correct. And there's one more, too.
No. There are 4 bombs?
Exactly.
There are
Planted
4
4 bombs.
bombs!
They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3, but there's also one more. Bomb number 0. Add all that up, and you're looking at about 4 tons of explosive power. Those go
I was looking at
off,
6
and it's
myself,
all
but
over.
I was
okay.
gonna say.
That's enough oomph to turn this whole place into a smoking crater.
Aren't you forgetting something?
That'd kill you too.
So, I'm ready for that. I've got spares.
Spares? Is that what Sigma was talking about?
Yeah, clones.
Let's go, Clover. Show him all that training wasn't for nothing.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Right.
Die, you bastard! Yeah!
Yeah!
Apparently she wasn't that well trained.
Raise some hell!
No.
Look, the SOIS is not subtle in their execution.
Alright, now I'll teach you the Screeching Eagle Claw. It's very important you screech like an eagle while doing it.
And hopefully didn't accidentally press the button while doing so.
Accidentally pressed the
Clover,
button while doing
get him.
so.
Right! Sigma, catch!
Huh? Press the button? Okay.
To it hit me in the forehead, accidentally pressing the button.
held with my chest, pressing the button against my chest.
Whoops.
Damn it! Stop! Let me go!
Kill him.
Let go of me, you asshole!
Kill him.
Why would we do that? Make reasonable requests.
Now, lions only eat sons.
Rawr.
Only the 9th lion, son. Okay.
No, all
others
of the
chew
lions
on it.
are eating sons.
No, no.
We have to find the ninth lion, which is
chewing on
eating
it.
the sun.
They're all chewing. They're not really eating. The 9th one, he's going to actually get the full meal.
Ha! Serves you right.
What are you laughing at?
You, her, all of you. God, you're stupid.
What? Why?
See that detonator you threw to Sigma? You activated it. If it gets more than a meter away from me, it sets itself off. We figured someone might try to take it away, so we put in a little safeguard. Since you two were kind enough to take it away from me, the bombs have gone from remote control to countdown timer. Go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Won't make any difference now. The bombs are gonna go off no matter what.
How long do we have?
2 seconds. Wait, what?
About 30 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
30 minutes.
Oh no.
Plenty of time to disarm the bombs.
My condolences.
What can we do to stop them?
I told you that already. First, we need the device that allows us to input information. Then we plug it into each bomb and enter the codes.
Hey Alice, who the hell are you? How do you know all this?
None of your damn business. Just tell me where the input device is.
Well, that's none of your damn business. Fuck! Stop! You're gonna break it!
Of course. That's the plan.
Please, stop!
Just tell me what I want to know.
Okay, I'll tell you. It's in my coat, the right-hand pocket.
Clover, check it out.
Right. It's no use! There's nothing here!
Did you lie to me?
No, I swear, keep looking.
Oh, wait. There is something in here. Hey, what is this?
Huh? I can't see it. Bring it over here.
Don't do it.
You are the worst spies. Hey guys, we did it. We found another good timeline where Dio dies.
Yay!
I mean, to be fair, he's going to die in this timeline anyways when all the bombs explode, but...
What? What was that?
No, we can stop all the
Poison,
bombs.
I guess.
What?
Damn! How could I be so stupid?
Good question.
Lost it. In my couch. Back home.
Fine. Don't tell us. How about you give us the deactivation codes instead?
Deactivation? You guys are persistent. Fine. Not gonna do you much good anyway. I'll tell you. But you only get one. And this is the deactivation code for Bomb 3. Ready? LXQ LHC NMR.
Do we know what 2 bomb codes now?
My body will
Theory?
be
3?
part of the foundation of
Yeah.
a bright future. Such a beautiful world. May brother live in everlasting glory.
He only gave us the password for one of the bombs. This is bad. What are we gonna do?
How much time have we got?
25 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes. When he told us the time, I checked my bracelet. It said exactly 30 minutes.
You mean the bombs are gonna go off the same time the next set of doors opens?
Yes. The time on your bracelet is the time we have left.
What an amazing coincidence.
This isn't good. I was hoping that we might be able to escape through the white doors, but
It takes 5 minutes for the primary door to open and close. So,
yes, I know. There's no way we can get through them before the explosion happens.
Well, there's no point just standing around. We should start looking. We need 3 things. The password input device. Right.
we also need passwords for all the bombs other than number 3.
Exactly.
Hold on. Let me check. Damn. He's clean.
Then we'll just have to hope we find it somewhere. Tenmyoji, can you go tell Luna what's happened?
Right. I'm on it.
Good. The rest of you, let's move out. We can do this. Let's go.
Oh, great. Once again, your stupidity has gotten us all killed.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Alright, I'm gonna have to drop out early. Starting again.
Okay.
I'll catch up on the VOD later tonight.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Have a good one.
Oh no, the annihilation bombs got Hunter.
Oh no. These are really weak annihilation bombs as an aside. Or rather, antimatter bombs.
No, they aren't.
No, the fact that he needs 4 of them, actually, for this facility. That or the facility is like the size of the moon or something.
It is
I mean,
a fairly
do-
big facility.
You do multiple because they could disarm one.
That's, I think, the only reason why. Because I think any one of those should be easily able to take out this entire facility.
I mean,
This is a
considering by the way they were described, each one is effectively a megaton bomb, yes.
Yeah. It's like it does not take much to blow up even the largest of facilities.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But, yes, just to
it's all
verify,
made
by
of
the
lunar
way.
titanium.
Yeah, by the way, we do have the codes for Bomb 0, Bomb 1, and Bomb 3 now.
But not Bomb 2.
Correct. Bomb 0 we got during the Dio ending. Bomb 1 was all the way back in the Tenmyoji ending. And Bomb 3 was the one we just got.
And if we had all 4 codes, we aren't able to use them on this ending.
Correct.
Because apparently we have to disarm all these bombs before we can kick Dio's ass.
More so that we need to find where the fuck the input device is.
Hmm.
Because without the input device, we have no way to actually put those codes into the bombs, so it doesn't really matter.
Nah, that's true. Arbitrarily so, because we haven't really investigated the bombs to figure out whether or not we need an input device yet. But yeah, it makes sense at least.
We absolutely need an input device. Like, literally, Alice said that. Like,
Oh, okay, it's just like several. That is the problem of having doing this over the course of like 3 months, is it's hard to remember minor details.
no, she literally just said that when they were talking about the bombs.
Ah,
Like, that's why Clover was searching him and ended up finding the poison pill. Was literally, she was like, you know, in order to defuse these kind of bombs, you need the codes and you need an input device. So where the hell is the input device at?
got it.
That is Alice End. So we are still lacking in the username to proceed any further along this line. So we're actually, I think, at the first time we've ever been in a situation where we really only have one path to take.
Yeah. It's left or right from there, but yeah.
Looks like
Well, I mean,
Betray
that's
is a
just
shorter one, so Betray first.
Yeah, that's just the bad end, character end split, essentially.
Yeah. This is from Alice Betray.
Correct. So this is Cyan Door, then Betray, then Green Door.
That's right, there was a door split on that one. And we have a dead Alice.
As we
we're
often
getting
do.
we're getting a flash of another timeline with a dead Alice.
Mm. Let's see, I'm assuming the betrayal will give us 9 points, then everyone will jump on top of us or something.
It doesn't really matter.
No, there's not a timeline split here.
No. It is worth noting, by the way, the bomb code we just received for bomb number 3 is actually different in the US and European versions than it is in the Japanese version.
Huh. Do we actually have to remember?
Well, because as I've mentioned before, all of the bomb codes actually mean something, and the particular thing that one means is actually different in the Japanese and the North American/European version.
Ah, okay. Saying that would have actually made sense in the American European versions, I take it?
Kind of. All of them are a reference to things, and it just so happens that the thing that it references, they changed what it was called in the English version, basically.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so that leads to the game over because we didn't make the right choice there. Because we actually know where Alice went. Yeah. We desynced.
Pretty much. You do actually get a couple extra lines of dialogue there, as you saw by when it stopped skipping. Solely because we had the premonition this time instead.
What are you doing here? Help me? What do you mean?
This! Ah! Pulled out the Myrmidon
No.
knife, stabbed her in the chest.
I need it to get this bracelet off. Remember what Zero Jr. told us? The bracelet comes off when your heart stops. So I just have to...
Motion! My god, they animated an action sequence!
Let me
Yep.
go!
Yep.
I have to do this! I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die!
Something that's likely to happen if you fight with someone over a scalpel.
Yeah, yes. Those medical things and also those medical stuffs. Buoyed by adrenaline, and also Alice probably weighs nothing, and you definitely lift.
Yeah.
All right,
For those that
please
don't
pay
remember, because
attention,
you
everyone.
really only see him at the very
You
start of
need
every
to hear
stream on that
this.
splash image.
The Atom
Sigma
has finished
buff.
scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6. Oh no.
No! What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. It's a special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though.
No! No! Oh, Alice! I don't want you to die! Please! Please don't die. I don't want to be alone. Don't die!
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Guys, I think we should get back to the warehouse. I guess we're just gonna have to leave him behind.
No! I'm not leaving! I'm staying here! Like heck I'm gonna leave Alice all alone!
She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soparil. She'll just be sleeping like Quark.
I don't care! I just want to stay with her. She shouldn't have to be all by herself.
Everything's coming up Sigma, huh? What a lucky, lucky man you are. You two are gonna be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to Ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are gonna be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After all, you've got 6 BP right now. If you do, you'll get what you need to escape.
No, we're only going to choose Betray half the time.
Is that so?
Yes, actually, she's kind of a pushover.
Yeah.
Well, actually I was planning to let you make the decision.
See? Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
If I might make a
that's
suggestion,
distinctly untrue.
What if Sigma and Luna both remained here? Should all 3 of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct? Why not?
Yeah.
Huh? What's this? There wasn't
I'm
anything.
gonna go eat dinner. I'll be back.
Yep.
That means either Dio or Ten, and they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
Knock it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier? No way am I gonna choose Betray. You do know her BP's at 1, right? What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
What?
Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room, too. I'd planned to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury. I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all 3 of us. That means we're gonna be sharing a room, bucko. I've got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma? Exactly.
Oh man, everybody's against me. Whatever shall I do?
Yeah, because you're an asshole.
Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
What do you mean, accident?
Oh! Tenmyoji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean... Look, it wasn't important. Just forget about it.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go.
What?
You're staying too?
Yeah. If something does happen, Clover might need a hand.
Are you saying that you trust me?
Yes.
Even though I have 6 BP?
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
You just know? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I? I will vote for our team.
Good. We're counting on you.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
4 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Come on! We need to hurry!
All right, you kids. Take care of those two, okay?
Of course.
We promise.
Then only you and I remain.
Right.
Two minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote?
Well, I'm going to push a button on this machine.
Of course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it. Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it.
Oh god, I thought I cleaned up properly afterwards.
Man, cottage cheese just gets everywhere when you're making bagels.
Cottage cheese?
I mean, you could do cottage cheese and bagels. Why not?
I mean, you could. cream cheese is far more typical.
I don't know the bagel sciences. Let me tell you about bagel.
Have you ever seen a bagel mound?
How do the bagels make the bagel mound the way they do?
Do they have some grand bagel blueprint?
What?
Of course not.
Are you all right?
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
What did I miss?
Luna noticed the cut on Sigma's hand, or rather, she
Really?
noticed that Sigma's hand was coated in some weird white stuff,
But
which seems to be flowing from the cut we have on our hand from the scalpel.
Hmm.
Sigma may or may not be having an anxiety attack about this.
Sigma.
Well, considering it's too short a duration to actually have gained an infection from the cut, I'm going to go with Sigma's made of marshmallow.
Ah, delicious, delicious
30
Sigma.
seconds remain until polling closes. Ten seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so we'll go for Betray first, since that's the short path to a game over.
Yeah.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Why?
You know, you insist on making us push the button.
Because everyone
Only
else
white
isn't
blood
real.
cells.
They're all figments in our imagination.
So you're saying this Sigma only has white blood cells?
Yes.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Please tell me that's not the actual answer.
Why?
What do you
I
think
already
the
know
answer
what they're
is?
going to be.
I don't care as long as it's not that one.
Blood is actually marshmallow fluff.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we
Alright.
can discount only has white blood cells because you'd be dead.
Excuse
No, he
me.
also doesn't need oxygen.
Oh, well, never mind then.
It's a side effect of Radical 6. You no longer need oxygen to live.
Sigma's just been dead this whole time.
Turns out everyone else can see dead people.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Sigma's heart actually
Please
stopped beating
direct
like 2
your
decades ago,
attention
but all of his
to the
veins pulsed and
results
forced
screen.
blood through his body like that dude from Russia.
You would still need red blood cells.
Nope, side effect, only white.
They can't carry oxygen.
Alright, so we have 9 points.
Who's going to stop us from getting out this time?
Accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Turns out, despite saying she was heading to the infirmary, Luna's actually going to run back in from off screen and German suplex us through
Sigma
the AV
has
room.
9 BP?
See?
Oh, RKO, I don't know.
The bastard's finally showing his true colors.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting.
I have misjudged you. I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
I mean, that was her choice, man.
Dio raises his hand for a high five. Maybe I am, in fact, just a marshmallow peep.
Sigma? What was that?
He was cut. It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
Not human?
No, that's not obvious.
Then explain that white stuff.
Well, you see, we had some time between the next voting room.
I thought you'd have had this talk with Court by now.
And I found Alice.
Look, I was back in the crew quarters. You've seen the poster that's in there.
No.
Look, I'd had a couple blue planets. Get off my back.
However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity. I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
Beat boop.
That sounds like exactly something a robot would say.
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
Surprised he said that without bursting into laughter.
No way. Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
No!
Scarper!
I don't think so! So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white? You're a funny guy.
Put fluoride
Stop
in the
trying to
water,
get
turn
away.
frogs gay.
It's over.
If you won't calm down, then you leave me no choice. I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
Really, they knocked him out, and then everyone picked Ally every other time for the rest of the game until they all had 9 and everyone left together.
Yeah, they'd have to take the
Scene from Stonehenge.
yeah. Yeah, they would have to cut off his arm to continue playing. Or drag around an unconscious Sigma.
I mean, why would they have to cut off his arm to continue playing?
At least one of the teams will have to actually have his bracelet.
Not necessarily. At that point, there's no more rooms. It's just infinite AV rooms.
No, that was room 2 of 3.
Yeah, we hadn't done Star Session yet.
Yeah, we hadn't done the white rooms yet.
So you chose Ally after all.
We weren't possessed by a disembodied spirit into making a horrible prick choice.
Do you want to go see the results?
Inexplicably, we've been betrayed. Milk.
Milk.
Delicious coffee creamer.
It's a result of using too much non-dairy powdered creamer.
Oh god, it finally happened, just like my mom said it would. I drank too much soda and it bleached my blood.
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing? Get the hell over here. They're gonna show the results.
Let's see who got betrayed this time. So you guys can be like, oh my god, Dio betrayed people.
Results from round
Again, remember in
2
this particular
of the
instance,
Ambidex
Tenmyoji was in
game
there to put him in a
will
headlock
now
if he tried to be
be
a
displayed.
fucking asshole.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Dio just comes out wheezing, clutching his balls. Tenmyoji just gives a thumbs up. Shock of shocks.
Points
Off the
have
board,
been
allies.
assigned or
Yep.
subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Okay, no one can leave.
This is incredible. Look,
Now hopefully we don't all die before we can get into the third door again.
Everyone vote ally. That's thing you guys have been doing it from the beginning.
How could I choose betray after what Phi said to me?
Tenmyoji and Dio voted Ally too.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
I'll take this opportunity to point out there, Vince, there's not another branch on this path.
Yeah, I know, I'm well aware.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
We are, in
We should
fact,
thank
on
the
a
both of
straight
you
shot
as
to
well.
another character ending.
I'm happy to see you also
Yeah.
chose ally.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
Then thank you very much, Sigma. Sigma?
Now we don't have to knock you unconscious and rip off your hand in order to continue playing.
Hey, I've been saying everyone should be picking ally every time.
What's wrong? Just say something.
Ironically, this is on a path where we should have been betrayed first.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you've been acting a
Well,
little
I had a
ever
previous
since we
vision
came
where
out
something
of the
different
AV
happened here and you
rooms.
chopped my arm off.
What happened?
So.
You make it past Luna and get shot down? Hey man, it was a joke. You remember what that is? A joke? You're in pretty
Yeah,
bad shape.
your
huh?
outfit. Oh.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
We can open the gates as many times as we want to? Then, that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we like, right?
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, right. Sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all your colors and assignments are. So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh? A red solo. So what are the 4 we left in the infirmary?
Well, let's fill them
Luna
with beer.
and I are pairs, so 2 of them are our partners.
That means the other 2 are solos. Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are.
They're probably green and blue.
Why's that?
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the Floor B warehouse. They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
Ah, yes. Phi and I saw them as well. On our way back from the garden with the unconscious Quark. There they were.
I'd say it's impressive how well everyone knows color theory, but compared to Alice's completely bullshit math skills and Sigma's ability to take photographic memory up to like 11 or 12 and quality.
Question. Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
Hey, Cal, how's it going?
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors. The pairs are cyan, magenta, and yellow. You see?
Yeah. If we need to make white, then the other 3 colors would have to be red, green, and blue.
Right.
Good. Now that we've got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit. I want to check up on Quark and Alice.
I shall accompany you then.
Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here.
Well, what will you 2 do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something. Something?
Yeah, something.
Don't we have a machine that diagnoses people's illness?
Yes.
Are you saying white marshmallow fluff blood is an illness?
Hold on.
I'd say we have probably a good reason to get checked up on.
We're not plotting anything. I promise. It's nothing.
Fine, whatever. See if I care.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else? Good. I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier.
And Luna murdered the crap out of him.
This, by the way, is not the Luna ending.
Nope.
You know this place? Oh, I see. Isn't this nice? This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green. I feel kind of silly
That's
saying
not true.
it, but
There's a bottle of green
it makes me
alcohol
think of the great outdoors.
in the lounge.
I think it's the perfect place
I don't
for
know
a
what the fuck it
serious
is. It just says
conversation.
green.
Being
I
surrounded
need that
by
to make my
nature
delicious
makes me
Green
feel
Island.
happy. Oh, there's a bench over there. Would you like to sit down with me?
How your model should never be seen from the side? I don't know why, it just looks uncanny.
Yeah, the 3D models in this game are not great.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I mean, you do have to
This is
remember they were
actually a
originally
music
made for like
box.
portable systems, so they
Yes.
were not meant to be seen at this resolution.
Granted.
This was what, a Vita game?
Yeah, Vita and I think 3DS as well.
Because I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me.
Yeah, initial release was 3DS and Vita, so...
Maybe it's because I'm so shy, but I don't really have any friends. Or even any acquaintances, really. So I've sort of always been alone. It was really hard. I felt so lonely a lot of the time. And it hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out. That was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me. They didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it. Luna, happiness is closer than you think.
Or it's used to solve a puzzle in
Do you
this
know
game.
Majorlink's The Bluebird?
As the true Bluebird was in our hearts the whole time.
That's right. It's a well-known story, and it teaches a simple lesson.
Catch bluebirds.
Right. It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe all of this is just in my head, but I really felt like that was what they'd meant. It was so kind. I kept it with me all the time, like a kind of good luck charm. But one day I realized something. There was another meaning to the Bluebird. In Maeterlinck's original story, it doesn't end with them waking up. Yes, When Tiltil and Nittil try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away. And then the story ends. It changes. Now the message is that just when you think you found happiness, you'll lose it again.
Now the message is never
I
eat.
thought about that for a while.
Let
But
the
in the
bird
end,
starve.
It didn't change how I felt.
A bird
I
that
don't
is
know what
dead
they
from
intended
starvation
it to mean
can
when
never
they gave it to
leave
me.
you.
But I decided how I was going to look at it. It means that happiness is something you should always be looking for. And it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy.
Wow, somehow you made happiness sound depressing, but kind of impressive.
You know, Sigma, I think you might be Tiltil. You know,
What?
the boy who the old lady asked to find the bluebird on Christmas Eve. Can I ask you something? Where did you find Alice? Just answer me. Where did you find Alice? Where were you before that? So you went from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice. And then you rushed her to the infirmary, right? Okay, tell me this then. How do you know about the garden? Just now you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice. Didn't you? That doesn't make any sense. There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice. So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
Let's see, I've been here another
Sigma?
timeline.
Are you a robot? Have you always been here? See, it would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden, and it would explain that cut on your left hand. Yes. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of a metal skeleton. It makes them look almost exactly like a human. And ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
You see a turtle on its back.
Look, I'm not sure certain people would pass the void comp test. Why does the VK test keep saying Alice is a platypus? I think this machine is broken.
I just wanted to be a platypus.
Okay, Belgian.
Why would I be
That
scared?
explains it. That the Bluebird story was written by Belgian.
Yes.
Ah.
Oh,
I mean, it
guess
is
so.
a
Well,
fairly
even if
well-known
you were,
story,
I
though.
wouldn't be scared.
Yes, considering I actually had an easier time of finding the anime than the actual story and its creator itself.
Laws of robotics. They were a set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac Asimov that he used in several of his stories.
And it was never actually used in robots.
sure we're just gonna disregard the zeroth rule, huh?
Leads to problems. I don't recommend it.
I mean, it actually is a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have read way too much Asimov.
Rule 4, thin your paints.
In your fucking pants. I painter.
Yes, you're right. But I believe in them. In you. However you're programmed, I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws. A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. That's not you. You have a heart. You're a good
Maybe
person.
guns and lasers and actuators, a chassis.
I guess I'm just kind of assuming.
Yeah, no, time I realized my right hand was a
There's still a
flamethrower
chance
and a saw.
We should run some tests.
Hey, Dio, want a handshake?
Well, the atom should be able to tell us.
Also, a robot without the 3 laws is still a robot.
True.
Is someone there?
Just me. Sorry, but can you guys come over here? I need you to see something.
Fi, are you also a robot? By that I mean Fi's a robot, isn't she?
Why would anyone amongst these people be a robot?
Welcome. I just got here a little while ago.
Did you hear what we were saying?
No. Were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about? Whatever. Just have a look at this.
Oh.
Yep.
Antimatter
I knew
bomb.
planting a bomb tree would come back to bite us.
I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
And the one in the crew quarters said 3, right? Then that must mean...
And the one in the room we don't have access to says,
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere?
I can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely. Yeah.
Who planted them?
Was it you guys? I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
so after I plant a bomb that's meant to kill us all, I like to hang around in the same room as it. And be suspicious as possible.
Self-report.
Well, I was
Fi clearly planted
taking
that
a
bomb.
walk.
She's sus.
Kinda takes all the
Fine.
mystery out of it when you know it's Dio.
You got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret. So I got
What?
curious
No.
and went back to the Floor A warehouse. Of course, you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here.
It is
And
kind of
just
funny
as
because we
I'd
literally cannot have
suspected,
gotten to this point
There
without
you
knowing
were,
it was
talking
Dio.
on the bench.
Yeah.
I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me. Then, just as I was getting close enough to hear, I found the bomb. So, believe me now?
Wait.
Honestly,
Wait, what?
it could have been any one of us.
Do we need that
Anybody could have
for
come
this?
here while we were all looking for Alice.
We need to tell everyone about this then.
Yes, we cannot actually get through to this ending path without having gone through the Dio ending.
Okay.
Yes, that is correct.
So if we've done this before doing the Dio ending, we'd basically have encountered a lock by this point.
We hit a lock, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is bad. What are we going to do?
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Yeah. That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room. There's also a good chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Exactly.
But...
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it and you planted the bombs. Unless you want that, I suggest you cooperate. Clear? Good. Now who's going to be first? Huh? What? Why? How can you... There's no
I know who did it. It was the Hamburglar.
Robble, 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 robble. Dio puts on his mask, scampers away. And that's why we need the Alice ending for this lock.
Hold it!
Come on, what is this? Are you high?
For reference, Ushikoshi straight up admitted he just wanted to do a Phoenix Wright point in there.
Well...
Knock it off, Sigma! You're doing this all backwards. Ugh. Nice try, but that's some bullshit totalitarian logic. I don't think so. What are you even basing this on? How do you know I set the bombs? Just spit it out.
Time travel. That's how we know he set the bombs.
I beg your pardon?
No. How do you know that, Sigma?
What the hell are you talking about?
Who the fuck do you think you are? None of that has anything to do with me. I don't know who the Myrmidons are. And I don't know what Free the Soul is, and I certainly don't know anything about some old fart called Brother.
Then you'll have no problem with us searching you, will you?
Wait, so he's left? But that means he's a terrorist.
Yes.
Terrorist?
Oh dear.
Also,
Left?
the only person at this facility who's a worse spy than Clover and Alice.
Well, looks like I won't be able to talk my way out of this.
You'd have to be to get caught by Clover and
Seriously,
Alice.
though, when did we get so famous? The Myrmidons aren't supposed to be something anybody knows about, let alone you two jokers.
You guys are really bad at hiding your secrets.
Okay, you got me.
You literally engrave your
I'm the leader
organization
of the
name on your
Myrmidons.
combat knives.
My real name is Left. I was sent here to stop Zero Senior's AB plan. That's why I planted the bombs. If it looked like the plan might actually succeed, I was supposed to blow this whole place sky high.
What's that?
Oh, well, looks like you don't know everything after all. I should have been more careful. Then again, it's not like it really matters. After all, you're gonna die here.
What?
You're all gonna die.
Whoa there. Better not come any closer. You think I'm not prepared for this? Take one step and it'll be your last.
Then, that thing you're holding.
It's the detonator.
Yeah, I guess it is. Now back the fuck off!
Dio, please calm down. If you press that button, you'll die too.
So? Believe me, there's plenty more where this came from. Now that we've cleared that up, back off! Come on,
Think
move
I'm
it!
a clone now.
Go, go, go!
It's always two of me just a hanging around.
Hey, Grandpa, your hearing gone? I said back off.
No.
You. I'm not screwing around here.
I can see that.
Go ahead.
So why don't you do
push
it?
the button?
Go ahead.
I'm old. I got
Press
nothing
that
left to
button.
lose.
Tenmyoji!
Oh, something wrong? Hurry it up. I'm not getting any younger. Oh, do I sense hesitation? What's the matter, Dio? Scared? Well?
You son of a bitch.
So you were just bluffing?
Not bluffing, goddammit. You hear me? I'll do it.
Oh, I'm sure you will. But there's really something I should tell you. See that detonator you're holding? It's a fake.
What?
Yeah!
It was a ruse! Bam! Told you Tenmyoji's spry.
Yep.
What happened?
What? What's happening?
There's a red light on it now.
Red is good, right?
Oh, you really fucked up, Tenmyoji. This is what happens when you try to show off.
What?
What are you saying?
Damn. How much do you know? Fine, whatever.
You'd be surprised.
Well, he's right. If that thing ever gets more than a meter away from
Your
me,
shoes are size 8.
when it does, it starts the timers on all the bombs.
You stole that
So
top
thanks to
hat
this
from a
old
tramp.
fart, you get to try and defuse a bunch of activated bombs on a countdown. You can go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Once the timers have been activated, they'll go off anyway.
How long do we have? When do they explode?
You should know, Sigma. Why don't you tell her?
Th 30 minutes? That's
I
crazy!
feel like Dio has just straight up given up on trying to figure out how the fuck Sigma knows all this. He's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna assume you fucking know all of it.
None of us know them, though.
Okay. I'll give you one, since I'm such a swell guy. The password for bomb number 2 is EQD DYR NTK.
Bomb number 2?
There's our
But we haven't found that one yet.
Yep. So we get
Well, my mistake.
2 of
Must
the
have
bomb
slipped my
passwords
mind.
because he's an arrogant asshole.
There's nothing you can do anyway.
Yeah. Right.
You don't have the input device. Really, it'll be much easier if you all just give up.
And the third one to stop Vi from punching him in the face.
Oh gosh, I wonder.
Where did you put the number 2 bomb?
Shoot, you know, I just can't remember. Anyway, I think it's time for me to be moving on.
Moving on?
To where?
What, I have to explain everything? To the next world, of course.
You get to stay here and blow up like the rest of us.
Shit! Let go of me, goddammit!
Guess it's not to animate this? I can at least kind of understand the Alice knife scene, because at least that's a relevant thing that keeps coming up.
Hey! I'm not fucking around, alright? Let go of my goddamn
If you're gonna animate a scene with Dio, also it should be Sigma punching him in the face.
Also, they didn't make Sigma's 3D model near buff enough.
No, they didn't.
No, it's oddly thin.
Yeah, his arms look about half the size that they should be.
We don't have a choice. Luna, go get the Soparil.
First we knock him out, then we pants him.
You think I don't know that?
No reason, we just
What other choice
like
do
we have anything better to do.
Every minute we spend wrestling this prick is a minute we don't have to deal with those bombs.
Break his
We
arms
don't
and
have
legs.
time for
Leave them
this.
there, we're funny.
What are you doing, Luna? Go!
Right. Okay, I've got it. I'm ready when you are.
You can do whatever you want to me, you fucking cowards! You're still gonna die! Go ahead, tell yourselves you can fix it. Run around like idiots before you get blown to atoms. Serves you fucking right! You're gonna burn!
Oh, for God's sake! Luna, shut him up!
Right. Here goes.
Kicks him in the teeth.
Luna tears his head off.
Literally kicks him in the teeth. Luna, I meant to use the soap rail. Oh, I guess that would have worked too, huh? This way was more fun.
Good news, everyone! I've acquired a lust for blood! Roar! I'm sorry, was that too loud?
It's adorable. She's trying her best.
Oh no, you killed the sink, you murderer.
About 20 minutes or so, I think.
And how much time until the white doors open?
So, what do we do?
We searched Dio, but he doesn't have anything that might be the input device.
And that is?
All right. No point sitting around. Until those things actually go off, we've still got a chance. Sigma, you come with me. We're going to have to go look at the number 3 bomb. See if the timer really has started or not. All the rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse.
What?
Why there?
Just listen. Worst case scenario, we'll open the white doors and go through them to wherever they go. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Understood. We will take them to the Floor B warehouse. Once we've done so, we will begin to search for the input device in the number 2 bomb.
Good. Thanks. Okay, we don't have much time left. Now get moving. Sigma, you're with me. The light's flashing. I guess the countdown has started. So, what are we going to do? Without a way to enter the passwords, we're screwed. Right. We'll just have to split up and look for it. I'll look around here, you go check somewhere else. If we get to T-minus 5 minutes, then we'll meet back in the Floor B warehouse. Got it? What's with that look? Don't worry. We'll figure it out, I promise. You know what they say. Swimsuits never quit. I'm just, trying to show you that life is still worth living. After all, if you quit now, there goes any possibility of you ever seeing me in a swimsuit. All right. Looks like we're on the same page. Now get moving. We don't have time to stand around.
Right. Now find that swimsuit.
We only got 30 minutes. Let's do this.
Yes. The others are taking the people who are asleep to the white doors. I chose to stay here. I thought you might come back. Because the atom is here. I thought you might want to use it. Isn't that why you're here? Oh, why did you come here then? Really? I see. I seem to have made a mistake. I knew you couldn't use the atom without me. So I stayed behind because I thought I might be able to help. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Not more than 5 minutes or so. Yes. That's it. You can get up now. Well... It says you're not a robot. You're human.
Woo! Dodge that bullet.
I mean, he's succumbed to Radical 6 before, so unless the robots in this world happen to be vulnerable to human viruses.
Your body isn't entirely human. You're part machine.
Dun dun dun.
Look
So
here.
he's a cyborg.
The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human. They're made out of a titanium alloy. On top of that skeleton is artificial biological tissue. It's also called...
So what you're saying is he's Wolverine.
Your arms are... cybernetic. Cybernetic? It means a mechanical system that interfaces with a biological one. You see all these root-like things around the titanium bones? Those are artificial nerves. They're probably connected to your own nerves, which is how you can move your arms. I imagine they allow you to feel things through your arms too.
So, is this one of those revelations that unlocks things?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll forsake my immediate question.
What was the immediate question?
How the hell does the bracelet even work on him?
A good question.
Well, the answer being it doesn't, does it?
It still does.
Yeah, we've seen times when he got injected by the bracelet and then dropped
Things
dead.
go fuzzy because of Soparil and all that.
No.
Oh, they're actually
phrasing.
covering it right here.
Probably do still have to worry about that.
Yeah. As I say, like, they literally get to that right away.
Arms are made to function just like
okay.
real arms, which means they interface with the rest of your body, which means that anything injected into them is spread to the rest of your body.
How do you keep the liquid in the arms separate from the liquid in the rest of your body, though?
I mean,
yes, you're right. But not
wouldn't be
everything
too
has
hard,
an
I
answer.
imagine, to set up
There
a
are some
filtration
things you
system
just
since you
can't explain.
know for a specific fact
Don't
exactly
you know how
what
that
the
feels?
actual normal fluid
How
running
did you
through
know
those
about
veins
the
would
garden?
be. You set up a filter
How
that
did you know
filters out
that Dio
anything that's
planted the
injected.
bombs?
Aside from
I mean,
that,
this is.
and pumps it into the regular bloodstream, basically. I mean, they never actually go into this, but...
Yeah, outside of the fact this is a
time is up.
bullshit sci-fi technology, so while they can, it's more of a question of why would you even do that?
Just to have the
Because
ability
if you
to
want to have
still
robot
give...
arms that look like regular human arms, so you could still get normal injections you may need to get to appear human.
If it was more done...
Especially in the event of, say, like a medical
Sigma,
emergency where you might be
there's one
unconscious
last
and not
thing.
able to communicate to the
I
medical
was given
professionals
very
that your arms
specific
are cybernetic.
instructions.
I mean, it's fairly obvious you want to keep up the appearance that you're a normal person, considering you put fake living skin over your metal arms to begin with.
Oh, we would do that too. It's just it'd be easier just to find some other way of identifying that this limb is actually fake than just going through the incredibly elaborate system of allowing like very specific liquids but not other liquids to pass between your fake arm and your real body.
Should you encounter a two-headed
I mean,
lion
you're already
devouring
making
the sun,
cybernetic limbs
remember,
that interface with the human nervous system.
GTF
I feel like the filter system is the least of the complications there.
016. With this key, the first gate shall be open to you. There you go. I hope we can meet again someday. I'll be waiting.
Again, it's not a matter of whether they can do it, it's a matter of why would they do that. And I just don't see the point. The point you explained basically is much more easily done by like a label on the arm.
Yes,
and now everything explodes.
Except the whole point being, like Mackie said, if you're going so far as to put like artificial skin and shit over your arms anyways, you may very well be trying to not reveal the fact that you have cybernetic arms.
You can do that without revealing the fact that you have cybernetic arms. It's just some place that only a medical professional would look. Like even putting it on like the underside of an armpit would be enough.
Also, based on the experiences we're having right now, we weren't aware we had cybernetic arms.
That
that.
Which means whoever gave us cybernetic arms ostensibly didn't want us to know it.
Yeah, that would at least make more sense.
And even though we kind of glossed over it in the middle of that conversation, we did in fact get a password.
Well, we got a username, but yes.
Yeah. So we have the username and password.
Yep.
Yep. Can I do the computer?
Yep. The ninth lion eateth the sun. That is no one. Oh, that's Sigma's ending.
Yes, that is Sigma's ending.
Yes.
I was not expecting that to be Sigma's ending.
Yep.
Well, we did find something surprising out about Sigma.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It's just that, in a way, it's just I was expecting the Sigma's ending to basically be the true ending or something.
Nope. But that being the case, this is probably a good place to call it for the day, since we're only about half an hour out from our typical end time, and we definitely aren't going to make significant progress in anything in the remaining time. So we'll come back up next week when we get back to this. So we have 2 more character endings remaining, plus the true ending, which is also technically a character ending. So I look forward to that, and hope you'll join us. Join us again on Tuesday evening, where we'll be probably continuing more of our Civilization 6 randomized techs and civics game.
Yep.
And then Saturday for more Last Remnant, where certainly for the remainder of the game you will have no more grinding to do ever again.
We have so many side quests coming up. We just unlocked like 10.
And then, like I said, next Sunday we'll be back here for more SoundGoblin Storytime. So until then, I've been Bograt.
I've been the Krampus.
I've been Shiv.
And I'm Vincent.
Have a good one, everyone.
Have a good one.
Goodbye.